All right, this is a good one. How do I achieve better self-discipline? Been a struggle my whole life.
Woo!
I feel like how many casts could we knock out with just that one question right there?
All right, we're gonna try to keep this. We'll try to keep it fairly short.
I feel like that's our that's the mantra though. Nothing wrong with it.
I love this so much because I have had to develop self-discipline myself.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be a lazy piece of shit. With everything, with school, I was fucking lazy as shit. When it came to becoming a better person, I took no effort in it. Mm-hmm. I didn't work out. I didn't exercise. I ate like shit. You know, I drank every night. Like I was worthless. And it took me getting to the very bottom for me to kind of realize, like, if I continue on this path, I'm going to be a worthless individual. And I knew that I did not want that. So I started studying self-discipline, and I started studying self-improvement. I hired mentors. Mm-hmm. I legitimately paid people thousands of dollars to teach me how to become more self-disciplined. And I'm happy I did, because I learned things that now I can carry on. I can provide to other people as well.
Yeah.
But how's the first way to develop self-discipline? To start being disciplined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
It's the most like, it's the most simple advice, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Like, you have to start like, and I feel like I repeat myself so much with the whole, my mantra is always list making and goal like setting. But when I say like define a goal, like you can't be disciplined if you don't have something in sight to achieve.
Right.
You know, like.
So without, you know, and when I said the best way to become more self-disciplined is to become more self-disciplined.
Right.
And you probably sat back, you're like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah. But leading from that,
yeah,
you have to have a goal in mind. You are not going to do anything that you really don't want to do. Yeah. You have to have a burning desire for it. What gets me up at 5 o'clock every day? It's my burning desire to honestly make an impact, to provide a great life for my kid. And 100% fear.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a bad fear, by the way.
No, it's a fear of,
it's a kick in the ass fear.
Yeah, it's a kick in the ass fear. But I am terrified of being on my deathbed and being like, I wish I would have done more. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, sleeping for 6 hours and getting more shit done and making that day awesome, and sleeping for 9 hours and only getting a little bit done and wishing I would have done more. That whole wishing I would have done more eats at me. And it didn't take me very long to realize that it bothered me so much that now I'm not willing to do it.
Yeah.
So you have to have that goal in mind. You have to have a reason and your why as to why you want something. And then when you have that why, you will do anything for it. And that means becoming more self-disciplined, getting your shit in check. Now, what are some tasks that you can do that will help you be more self-disciplined? The first thing is your wake-up time. Mm-hmm. Very simple stuff, and that's the thing. People overcomplicate this. You can do very simple things like waking up at the same time every day. That's going to develop more self-discipline. Making your bed.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I read that in a book somewhere. I think the book was called Making Your Bed.
General of the military.
He was a Navy SEAL. It was like a 60-page read or something, short book. And I was reading, I was like, I don't see how this could be that impactful. But because I am so determined to become more self-disciplined, I started making my bed every day.
Right.
And honestly, it's just something I do now. And this is something I've been thinking about lately as I get my nutrition dialed back in. The number one way, if you really want to get self-disciplined in every area of your life, stick to a consistent meal plan.
Yep. Oh, dude.
For 90 days.
You will
or
be
even
a different
30
person.
days.
You'll be a different person.
Yeah, all the way around. You're going to look better, but your energy levels are going to be better. But the self-discipline part is really what I noticed with that. Being able to commit to a solid meal plan, eating 4 to 5 of the same meals every single day for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever.
Yep. You get in this tunnel vision, man. Like those cravings and all that bullshit that people complain about, like where you're like, oh, I can't resist sweets. No, you will when you're on that path. Like when you get in that tunnel vision of eating the same meals repetitively.
And you start seeing results.
Yeah, it's like you stop wanting those things entirely. Like it's a mood.
I really think, and working out as well, getting into the gym consistently 3 to 4 days a week, that's one thing. But with the meal plans and eating the same way every day and sticking to like the same macros, your same calories, it's really getting that dialed in. You have to do that every day every hour, every 2 hours, you're really sticking to it. That is going to, it's hard. It's definitely not easy. And that's why so many people fail at it, including myself at times. But anytime I really am like, fuck this, I'm getting my shit dialed in.
Right.
I level up as a human being and I become so more self-disciplined. So that's my answer right there. Develop your why as to why you want to be more self-disciplined. How it's envision how it's going to benefit you. Envision your life, what it's going to look like when you accomplish these goals. Like if it's to make more money, imagine yourself in a $500,000 house. You know, picture that house at all times. Maybe it's sending your kids to an awesome college. Imagine your kids in 10 years from now being successful because you were self-disciplined yourself and you provided them with an awesome life. And then start doing small things like waking up at the same time every day, drinking a gallon of water a day, making your bed, stuff like that. But if you're really serious about it, stick to a solid meal plan for 30, 60, 90 days, and that will change your life.
Sweet.